Slap yourself. Hmm. That makes sense. It makes sense. Blue sky ideas. What the hell? Yes, they said that Tiana's boat ride was really ass. It's not that great. It's kind of boring, or it wasn't that exciting. They took out the villain out of it because they didn't want to offend some person or some progressive or something down the lines because it was going to upset someone. So the attraction, because I think more people are more fans of the villain than they are of Tiana herself. I think, if I remember right. So it makes sense why they should kept him into the part of the attraction. It seems boring, as they say. I didn't really see the attraction like from the beginning to end of what it looks like, but what I've been hearing is that they took out the voodoo element out of it, and it made it a lot more boring. So like you couldn't, like they're trying to avoid the touchy subject of the voodoo thing or whatever per se. Hello. They took it out because it was going to upset some form of progressive somewhere down the line. Because I don't even think it was going to. That would have been, but like they don't want to. What Disney's trying to do is tiptoe around their IP as much as possible without trying to offend anyone. They'll quietly remove things, but they won't outright say why, because they know if they do that, it's going to piss off the original fans, and then it's going to make, I guess, certain fans happy. But that's the minority compared to the majority. But they're so scared of the minority, therefore they're going to quietly remove certain things from their attractions and stuff like that. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. Oh, it's on. It's just going through the It's going through the OBS. You have to be on YouTube and Twitch. I can hear it. Since we're doing reactions, I don't have it wrong. Yeah, we're doing reaction. Now we're gonna do. Clip Studio Paint, if that's what you're asking. I use Clip Studio Paint. Yeah. Yeah. It would probably make a lot of sense. Hello, random. Mm. No, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. What they're gonna do is make they're gonna take the movie villains and make them sympathetic and seem like they're heroes. They're not gonna make the villains into a villain. You can't do that anymore in Western society. Everyone is either misunderstood or an anti-hero. That's our two things. That's what they do with villains now. You have to sympathize with the villain. You can't have the classical "I'm just evil for the sake of evil" or "I'm evil for a very specific reason and I was traumatized and this one and this and I will not jump off that high horse." No, every villain has to be sympathetic to the audience, and that's the problem, because that's why Peter Pan didn't do well. This is probably why even well, the only sympathetic villain that actually did really well in this specific scenario was Maleficent, but she was the first, I think, first live action Disney villain that went on that trend when it first came out. It worked for her because she was the first. But when after we did Peter Pan, what do you call it? What's the Dalmatian woman? Cruella de Vil, and then I think they did the same thing in Aladdin. And the other movie, what do you call it? So every villain that you come across is a sympathetic individual who happens to be a hero. Cruella de Vil, there we go. And uh, Ariel, what's her name? So Ursula. You know what I'm saying? They have to make every Disney villain into a sympathetic character that you have to like, or you have to sympathize to a certain extent for you to feel as if they're not the villain but just a misunderstood individual. That's the problem. Once you have that, once you have that, you don't have a villain anymore. You just have an anti-hero who's misunderstood. That's it. You can't have the classic heroes for them. I mean, villains for them being evil for the sake of just being evil or being evil. Yes, they had just a legitimate reason, but they won't jump off it. They either get forgiven, or they don't get killed off like they did in the movies. Not in the way they should, but they get more of a mercy killing or that of a forgiving, or they get forgived in some way. So that's the problem. No, that would work. I'm not saying that wouldn't work, but what I'm saying is like what you're saying is true. That will work, but the problem is that because the movies are out now, and every movie has come out with them being some type of sympathetic character, you can't make them scary, because that goes against everything that they. Yeah, but this is why people love Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts jumps on to that very same bandwagon of what the Disney villains were, right? That was the actually selling point of Kingdom Hearts. It was other than the Final Fantasy aspect, but mainly it was the Disney IPs, right? So because the Disney IPs exist, that what made a lot of Westerners want to watch or play the game. Alongside those who like Final Fantasy, not saying there was no Final Fantasy fans, especially when you saw Cloud in the first trailer in the very first game, way back in the early 2002. That blew a lot of people's minds. Like, you saw a Disney, like, it was a Disney game with Disney characters, and you saw at least one or two Final Fantasy characters in that game, and you're like, oh crap, right? Right? So that what made a lot of people just feel super curious, even morbidly curious on what this game was, right? And it meshed well with the villains and how you get into each world and stuff, and then each villain was represented exactly how they were in the movies. Now, 20 plus years later, these villains they're not even those things anymore. What you're getting is a Netflix super progressive version of what they are, and they're not what they are. So you're not going to get the villains that you're going to get. Even if they even dress up as somewhat of those characters, they're going to be represented in a way of today's world. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, no. I get that. I get that. It's not supposed to be like scary, like a horror thing, right? They're villains, right? The villains are supposed to give an intimidation factor, right? But the yeah, like, but that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? That's literally the issue. The only villain that you can say that's at Disney that still kind of looks the same is Darth Vader. Darth Vader is the only original looking character who's still like a villain in that sense. Every other villain at this point is updated for modern audiences, right? The audience that don't exist, right? And because they don't exist, no one's going to be happy what you're going to get. I don't think in my experience, I do not think if they do make a villain's land in Disney, it's not going to be what we think it's going to be. They're going to update them in a way that they might. I'm not saying they would, because they need to make money. So if they're smart, they would stick with their original designs and just keep it that way, right? But if they're stupid, they'll go down the modern audience route, and hopefully I'm wrong, and they just go down the classic route and how they look. Because what Disney didn't, what Disney did a couple, like it was like 6 7 months ago, probably a year ago, when they did were doing skin studies. The point is when they did their anniversary thing, you notice that they didn't go with the updated versions of their Disney characters when they did the animated anniversary thing from last year. I think it was last year, or it was this year. I think it was last year. They went with the classic Disney characters from the Aristocrats all the way to Moana, right? All the Disney classics to the most updated, popular looking versions of who they were, right? They didn't go with 3D versions. They didn't go with the movie version that they created. So I'm hoping if they have some brains, they'll go to they'll go back to the drawing board and stick with what works. Stay with the classics. So I'm not saying that they're going to do this. The likelihood they will. Well, let's hope. Like, if they're gonna update them to a certain extent with the modern stuff, I hope it's not too modern that you can't recognize them, right? They can still keep their personality traits. I hope they do, because that'll be great, right? If they update how they look, it's not a loss because it's just like they're just updated, right? But if they're going down the route, if there's being a certain specific way that people are not going to, be attracted to, that's a loss in itself. So that's just a big loss. So, it is what it is, though. What is it, the drawing? I am doing a skin study. That's what I'm saying. I hope not. Oh, you don't. Don't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past these people. They don't have. Listen, this is not Walt Disney we're talking about. These are people who have his company, right? This is why I wanted to, this is why I did this video first, to segue ourselves into the next video, because it's about Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball is in a little bit of trouble, business wise. And we're going to listen to that. Why? This is why when people ask me the question, are you going to do a manga? Are you going to do an anime? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? Are you ever going to do a webtoon and stuff? I'm very hesitant to say yes, and I'm very hesitant to say no, because if I were to write an anime or or you know what, I'm not even gonna get into it. When we get to that part, I'll mention it. But let this play. I don't want to be too long. Hello, I'm back. Hey, Cody, what's going on? Hey, Milkman. Hey, period. No, they lost millennials. We did the video on that a long time ago. They lost millennials a long time ago. Kids are not watching Disney. Actually, kids are more into Universal. They're into Mario. They're into more of those other IPs than they are into Disney. They're not going to Disney like that because, like, I'm not saying kids are not fans of Disney, but I'm saying there's more kids into Universal with Mario and other attractions than that of Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is not cool with kids anymore because Mickey Mouse has shot himself in the foot. That's why boys. I don't even think boys are into, like. I'm not saying boys are not, but I don't think boys of today are into Marvel as they used to be several years ago, because of the choices they made and the wokeism that they went with, and it's not working. You made technically a boys brand into a girls brand. I mean, yeah, into a girls brand or a Lifetime brand. That's the problem. Once you make something that was originally for boys, of masculine descent, into a female brand, it does not work. This is why the girl boss thing is not working in Disney in Marvel. This is why they're getting a visceral reaction. Well, let's see. I hope you're wrong. I hope you're right. Or what they can do if they want, it's still there. It's still there. Is the thing off? I don't think it's off. Hold on. Voices. Okay, there's voices. Oh god, jeez. Okay. TikTok voice. Oh, there it is. There we go. And then restream. Restream's in this thing. Okay. Just making sure it's there. Alright, let's go. No, they did. Oh, I'm back. No. They added Deadpool and other mature movies on Disney, that's why. Studies again? Yeah, studies again. When did you start drawing? Are you talking in general or are you talking about the stream? Oh, when I was 6. When I was 6 years old. I didn't take this seriously until I was like 23, 24. And I say seriously, I've been drawing all my life. It's just I didn't do it professionally till 23 or 24. I'm 29. Starting in pre-K. Pre-K. Yeah, I think for a family of 4 or 3, I think a family of 3 or 4, you're gonna be dropping like 10 grand or something. They said. I don't know how true that is, but I think that was a pretty astronomical number. But it is, times are tough, and I'm not that surprised. You're gonna be dropping almost like, I think 5 to 10 grand. But I believe it was 10 grand that was the highest. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, that does not include going to the hotel. You're not wrong. If you're not going to the hotel, you're still gonna be dropping a good grand. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. Like you're not. I'm not even. I should have said that. I should have never even mentioned. I didn't even mention like hotels. If you're just staying for 3 days or something, it's a lot of money just going on the one day. It's a lot. You're dropping a lot of money. And then what's worse, you have to go on those stupid rides, and those rides take forever. And yeah, and then what they do is nickel and dime you. They kind of battle pass you, like in video games, where if you want to get in the front of the line, you have to take the faster. You have to go on the what do you call it? The fast ticket, whatever they call it, what they call it, to make you go on the line faster. So they're what they're trying to do is show the haves and have nots. So like getting to Disney is really expensive. Then you're just like you're like kind of broke at that sense, being just getting to Disney, right? And going on the basic rides, you have to stand there in the sun for God knows when with 1,000 other people in front of you. But if you're like if you have money, you go to Disney and you buy the battle pass or a case may be, or I think they refer to it as the something pass, and you can get there faster. That too. It's wild. And remember, most people, I don't know most, but like I'm pretty sure most of those people who are going to Disney is not from the residence. I believe you get a certain discount for being I think if you live in Disney, I mean live in Orlando in that area, I think you get certain discounts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you drive or fly, it's a lot just getting there, right? But like if you're a resident, I think you get a form of discount. I don't know how that works. I don't know if they still do that since the whole Reedy Creek problem. Um, it's 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 you're sacrificing an arm and leg. Oh yes, definitely. And I think it's even more when you wait too long. Like so, if you're like if they're having like a Christmas sale or a certain summer sale or something, and you wait too long to jump on those sales, they skyrocket almost instantly. So they kind of it's first come first serve. The earliest the better. But then again, you're still paying a lot of money. I have have you ever had a time where you called your teacher mom? No, I never had that. I see if people have that problem. Sometimes you have to build, you have bundles, and you can get in cheap if you reservation. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. You can always get in bundles, but like, uh, or slot opens up in the last minute, but not guaranteed. Yeah, yeah. It's and then God forbid, like, something happens within the time before that happens. Like you're going on a trip and you plan that out like a couple of months, and some bullshit happens. You have to cancel. I doubt you have to pay a fee if you have to cancel those things. She's not wrong. I miss back in the day price. Yeah, back in the day prices. I know that this is the funniest thing. This is why you should always appreciate how things are now than they are in the future, because I'm pretty sure our parents back in the day I'm pretty sure those of us who went to Disney World as a kid, I'm pretty sure looking at the prices. Depending on the event, it's normally the high cost. There's no fee if you cancel, but it's not Disney has to cancel. Okay, okay, okay. I got you. I got you. Because like it's I got you. But like the thing is, what's funny is like we have to look back at when if for those of us who went to Disney World as a kid, like 20 years ago or so, or at least less than 20, like less than 20 years ago, at least 15, 20 years ago or so. You gotta look back and look at the prices our parents was paying, and be like, damn, like they thought the price they was paying was insane. You know what I'm saying? Back in like in the 90s or early 2000s, they thought they was paying some crazy ass numbers back then. Bet they wish those numbers was back now. Like, shit. Foxy, oh hey, what's up? Hey Foxy, what's going on, Fox? What's good, bro? All right, so that was Clownfish on the whole Disney do or die thing. So let's hope that Disney does something at D23 with some announcements that can save them. Listen, I don't hate Disney. For those of you who are listening or watch my videos and stuff like that, I do jump on these videos and react to them and give my opinion in 2 cents. They don't really mean much of anything because I'm not making a difference in the world, but I'm just saying, I don't hate Disney. I miss Disney. I miss how Disney used to be, how it was just for families and just for kids. Now it's just like I wish I can just take my kids one day to like Disney, not hoping or worrying about any wokenism or it's just stupidness that they're trying to pull, whether it be money wise or just propaganda or whatever the case may be. But we don't live in those times anymore. Things are different. So like I'm just hoping that Bob Iger and these people get their shit together and fix this problem. But then again, Bob Iger can do so much. You gotta put in this perspective. All of this is run based on BlackRock, Blackstone, or Vanguard, and Larry Fink. This is all they're doing to this certain extent. All these shareholders and all this stuff having this power and all these stupid policies. That's what's actually killing majority of all these companies anyway. But it seems like there's these companies. I wouldn't say they're fighting back, but it seems like most of these companies are realizing that this whole DEI, ESG, whatever governance thing is such a poison to their businesses that they're starting to realize this is not working. We have to either go back to how things were, or we have to literally cow down to the nonsense and stop this now. But hey, it is what it is. If you want to stay in that woke ideology, is fine. And if you want not make money, that's fine too. It's capitalism at its finest. As most of them hate capitalism, but also use it at the same time. So it is what it is. So I'll see you. So with that said, I like, subscribe, share, follow, and comment. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Laters. Alright, so we're going to go on our next video. This one was I was referring to with the whole Dragon Ball thing. Now, this is a Demion. He's talking about what's going on with Dragon Ball and the future of Dragon Ball. This is Akira Toriyama has passed away. So with Akira Toriyama's passing, I'm pretty sure a lot of people who, or the companies and his family and everyone else was kind of wondering of his estate when it comes to like Dragon Ball and how he put things in writing or whatever the case may be. Well, there's some issues going on, so we're going to hear about that and give our 2 cents. Now, there's one thing why I don't ever try to jump on the bandwagon of making a webtoon or a comic book or an anime or whatever the case may be. Because if your anime book or your IP becomes somewhat popular or actually becomes something, what's going to happen is that one day when you pass away or something happens to you, people who don't have the best interests of your franchise, because when you think about it, and I said this I think several months ago, making a IP is like making an immortal child, right? You're the parent of that immortal child, right? And what that means is that child's going to outlive you, especially if that particular child is a popular thing that became something, right? So what's going to happen is when you pass away, people who don't have the best interests or don't have the best ideas for your franchise will ruin it, not even on purpose, just because they just don't have the same vision as you. And that's just the sad truth of whenever you create a very popular IP. It's going to slip out of your hands eventually, whether through death or just out of like poor business decisions, right? So that's what's gonna happen here, no matter what. So that's why I'm very hesitant to do one, because if I ever made one, I don't want people using my characters to say things that I know they wouldn't say if I were to make one. That's the scary part about it. Now, I know some of you are gonna say, but if you have someone that you trust to, and this is, I get why people say, but you can always have a successor. That's true, and this is why we're getting to this, and hear why sometimes even having a successor may not be all that of a good thing, but it is an insurance policy, best yet kept, if anything. But that's only up to how well versed that person is, or at least how well versed you have everything in writing. Like, let's look at someone like J.K. Rowling. Is no much as people may hate this woman for whatever reasons they have, she's eventually going to lose Harry Potter one way through death or by bad business choices. Well, it seems like she's a very smart businesswoman, so I don't think business is going to be the downfall of Harry Potter's. They're just waiting for this woman to croak or go down a flight of stairs one day. So, like, that's what they're hoping for, especially these activists. It is what it is. So this is what I'm saying. So let's hear it from Endymion and hear what's going to happen with Dragon Ball and Akira Toriyama's creation. I made a video and got copyright strike. Did it have music? Did your thing have music in it? Yeah, like a plane ticket is like 25 cents. Like back then. No, it was not 25 cents. If anything, it was like probably 50 bucks. At best, 100. Hey, Palm, what's going on? Or is it Psalms? You're really going out on this. Well, if you watch my streams long enough, you'll know I do this all the time. You should see my other content. And this is just a study. This is not supposed to be a fan art at all. This is just for studies. And that's my problem right there. They want to take your IP that wasn't for what it was supposed to be. Well, it's there to make money. I'm not saying it's not made to make money. But the fact that the IP is there and they're trying to make it into I don't want to say the word Genshin, but like try to make it into like a money train. Like the problem with these most of these people is that these business people, they look at like analytics and stuff, but they don't look at the fandom. So they look at the numbers, right? And they go by, okay, it's popular just name alone. So if we just slap on a cereal, that's good enough. That's what I'm saying. Not any cereal. I'm just saying in general. They'll just slap it on some cereal and then call it a day and say it'll sell. That's why a lot of IPs of today don't work, because business people who don't understand the fandom of whatever that IP is just slap it on something and call it a day, and then or make a bunch of changes because it has. They believe that name alone will just help the brand in general, and it'll just make hotcakes. It does not work like that. If it might work back in those days where there was no internet, but it's not gonna work. So like, say like in the early 2000s, if you took like an IP that people recognize, like Dragon Ball, and slap it on like, I don't know, Kellogg's, I don't know, cinnamon toast crunch with a Dragon Ball, I don't know, toy or something that's in the box, kids will pick it up because they know Dragon Ball. So that's gonna make money. But because the internet exists and then we can get like leaks and stuff like that, people are more wise to this. Cinnamon. Can't talk today. Hey Daniel, what's going on, bro? So that's why Dragon Ball is in trouble, because, or any IP is in trouble, because they just look at it for just name alone and then they just run with it. That's it. All right. I'm just commenting on the fact that you have done so much of this. I'm like, dang, sheer commitment. It's my job, so it's what I do. I'm trying to be a character designer, so I'm trying to get good at doing skin. I already know how to make weapons and stuff like that. It's just something with skin really throws me off, so I'm forcing myself to do it like I did with hands. It's getting easier, but hey kid, what's going on, bro? Do you do traditional as well? Yes, but not really on not regularly on my stream. Ironically, when I do traditional, I get more people watching me. But I rarely do it though, because that's where I started traditional. Just a pencil and paper, no painting, all that stuff. I just did pencil and paper for majority of my life, and then went to digital in 2016 or 2017. No, I say 2015, 2016. I started doing things professionally as in commissions in 2017, 2018. Just chilling. That's cool. That's good. What brings this stream today, Daniel? Sorry, I've been kind of thinking. I'm talking to several people at once, not just you. I'm talking to people from YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, all that stuff. I stream to all platforms, so if it seems like I'm talking to myself, I'm not. I'm talking to several people. People in my ear, people are watching, and people who's watching on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Trovo. So we're doing a reaction. If you want to be part of the conversation, come over to YouTube so you can hear what we're talking about. Okay, hey kid, okay. Let's see. Don't you do traditional well? You did that yesterday. Any tips on commissioning? Wait, any tips on commissioning for people? I would say you need to be self-aware and rate how your work is, and be mindful of, like, okay, so I'm saying to this, when you're trying to make commissions of your work, be honest with yourself and say, would you buy this for this price? First, ask yourself that question. So if you're saying like $100, would you pay $100 for that thing? Right? There's two things you need to put in perspective. Number one, would you pay that? And number two, how long does it take you? You have to look at how long it takes you and if the quality is worth it if you as a customer buying from you. Think of yourself as a customer buying from you. If you do that, then you can probably make a better choice of what you're going to do based on your commissions. And be self-aware of that. Don't try to just put up a giant number for no reason because you think you deserve that money. Say you deserve that money based on how long it takes you and what's the medium and what's being asked and how complicated it is. Or if you're not familiar with something, that's more money, because if, say, you don't know how to draw cars but you know how to draw hands, you're going to charge a person more because you don't know how to draw that. Because if you charge them more, that means you're going to put more effort in drawing it correctly. If you charge them less, you're not going to put as much effort because you're getting less money. So, and always do this when you're going to give your commissions. Tell what you can do. Don't focus what you can't do. Now, if someone asks something that's not on the menu, you say that's on my pay range or whatever case may be, my pay range. That's not in my talents or my arsenal. That's gonna cost you more because I don't know how to draw that. I'll put the effort more if you want to pay more for that, but please be aware that I am not too familiar with that particular part of X, Y, and Z. So you have to be very aware of that. What's good? Hey, hon. What's going on, hon? How you doing, hon? Let's see here. Hope you're doing well. What's the point there? The cartel will come running. You know they will come after them, but these companies don't care. What they want to do is they want to appease their shareholders and make money. This is why I'm kind of afraid that the idea of Blackstone buying anything manga related. Okay, what up, Silver? But to respond to what you said, this is why I'm kind of afraid that now the West is trying to expand more into manga, with Blackstone trying to get into the manga scene now because I think they realize, oh shit, these people are making mad money. We want some of that manga pie, right? Given how we did things with the West, well, it's not going well. But then again, manga looks like it's kind of needs it needs to be infiltrated in some form. So we'll start off small and then we'll start. That's how they do it. They start off small by buying like one or two little companies, and then when they get their foot in the ground with some shareholders and because they have more money and backing, they go after more. Yep, everyone, let's become dealers. NHS on commission. Sounds like Disney. Yes, you have no idea. It's definitely Disney. Like it sounds like Disney. Yeah, it sounds like Disney. Hun, if you want to come over here and hear the conversation, you can over here on YouTube. YouTube horizontal, not YouTube Shorts. Yeah. Money. It's always been money. That's all it's all about. It's all about money. Okay, I'll be back. Okay. So you know what we need to look at. We need to, for those who are trying to start their own manga, anime, whatever case may be, their own webtoons. I think for anyone, whether you like her or not, this is for business reasons only. So don't take it as I'm saying I'm an advocate for this individual. But let's just say, in this sense, if you want to keep your IP intact and have full control over it, I mean, like absolute power, I think we need to look at like you need. I think we need to look at a case study of how J.K. Rowling has absolute power over her IPs like Harry Potter, because I don't like, even though she has deals with Warner, I don't think Warner can jump without her. That's why when these activists go after her, they don't make any real like movements of getting rid of her, because she has full control over, like full like autonomy over like the idea of Harry Potter, right? We need to look at that very closely as like creators who wants to be something or wants to start something, right? So you need to look closely at what she did, like a case study of how did she keep her IP or her specific most popular IP intact. So when something happens, I'm pretty sure she has something in mind, because I'm pretty sure these activists constantly attack her on a constant. Because I think she's a grandma now, right? I think she's a grandma, if I remember right. She has grandchildren, and because of her success, right? I'm pretty sure she has put things in place just in case if some crazy activists want to do something more wild or anything. She has put things in place for her family to know what to do, to take care or at least know how to manage Harry Potter so it doesn't go down the wrong path. I think J.K. Rowling's at least intelligent enough to do that. I'm pretty sure Kira Toriyama did the same damn thing, but I'm pretty sure there's some other things that he wasn't able to do or didn't expect it dying so suddenly. I don't think he expected that to happen. I'm pretty sure he had some medical issues that he knew about, but I don't think he was expecting to die like the way he did. I don't think most people, especially if like I think it was a heart attack. So like it is what it is. So as Westerners or anyone who's even Easterners, I would say Westerners specifically, I think we should look closely at what J.K. Rowling has done. And anyone who's like brand new to the idea of making an IP, you should take notes on how she did things. Whether it's a book, remember she has books, merchandise, movies, and then she has a TV show coming on the way with Warner. So like that gives you an idea that she has everything and has her hands in everything, even video games. So for those who hated this woman because of the whole Hogwarts Legacy thing, she made more money than I'm pretty sure some of the movies from that whole debacle, right? So we need to look closely at that and say, how do I get that type of autonomy over my characters in that sense? We're doing well. We're just doing a reaction over here on YouTube. So like we need to look closely at that, because she is a prime example of what happens if you don't take, oh no, not her, but she's a prime example of what you should do to make sure that your property is not mishandled in the wrong way. Now, I don't know if she has anything in writing after she passes, but I'm pretty sure she has something. She comes off extremely intelligent to know that she knows that these people are after her on a constant, just to make sure her family's safe. So I'm pretty sure she has something in writing. Okay, let me go back a little. Sorry. I'm glad Social Cows, welcome back. Hey, welcome back, Enrage. We good, okay. Well, I hope you're having a good day, though. See? You see? Even he said it. They figured out that just a name alone should sell like hotcakes, which it doesn't work like. It works like that, but it doesn't work like that. Oh, that's pretty cool. But let's keep focused on what the video is. Oh, that's gonna cause too much problems. That's gonna cause too much problems. That's gonna cause way too much problems. Like Jesus Christ. Like it's already annoying enough in the Western society with comics alone because they're one off. God damn it. They're usually like one offs or like a little like mini series that's like contained in their own situation based on what Arthur they're on. But Jesus, that's gonna cause so many problems because now you know the power scalers are gonna be fighting amongst each other like rats in a den because they need to prove if Goku's strong enough or this character's stronger. But is this Shueisha Goku stronger than the Capsule Corp Goku? You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna have two splits, different Goku and Vegetas, just like in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. So we have like Xeno Goku, we got Shueisha Goku, and we got Capsule Corp Goku. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna have all these problems where everyone's gonna say who's the definitive Goku, and everyone's gonna just say it's just like having a bunch of Supermans. Like we have what do you call it? Classic Superman. We have Golden Superman. We have Steel Superman. We have all these different versions of Superman. Stupid man. I said stupid man. Superman. I said stupid man. See? Well, that's no, that's fan made, but you know, but it is what it is. Stupid man. That's crazy. Okay, welcome back. If you sold your art, what price? Oh shit! Hold on. If if you were to sell your art, what would you have set it in? For example, well, it depends on what the artwork is. That really depends on what it is. No, she's here. No, Aries here. Aries here, and Bry. My mods are watching. They're on YouTube and YouTube Shorts. You have to. Then you have to just go to my commissions then, if it's a standard. Which the standard right there, the commissions are right there based on if we're talking like half body, full body, and all that stuff. It's right up there on my Discord. I don't know from the top of my head, but it's there. Interesting. You should allow me to join. No, not gonna do that. Sorry. Nope. First thing you have to be a sub. That's something a sub would probably get, and that's not even ready yet. Let's see. Fair enough. Yeah. I've been around the block long enough. Damn, we fought that thing just last night. Sorry, only his mods can join live. Yep. Shit. Bro lied. Bro lied. The bro lied. Oh my god, the dude lied. He did it for money. Damn. Bro was so embarrassing that they had to scrub him off the... Bro was so they didn't say they didn't have him. They just scrubbed him out of existence. There. He lied. He lied that about the Yasuke thing. Jesus Christ, he made up the whole Yasuke thing of just money. And I remember he was on an interview with some dude, I think some guy, I believe. And they was talking about how Yasuke was some type of hero in Japan. They lied. That's crazy. Oh no, did I lose connection? Hold on. Uh-oh. Okay, we're back. We back. We back. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, they lied. The dude lied. It's some white guy who wrote the whole story about Yasuke him being a Japanese samurai. The dude lied so much so that he was so embarrassing that he was scrubbed out of his university So they scrubbed his whole existence like he was never there. So much so it's so bad that Wikipedia locked the account or locked the Yasuke locked the page on Yasuke so no one can't edit it. So the problem is now not only that it pretty much isn't historically correct. They're so scared that people keep changing shit that you fucked up when Wikipedia locked their thing. You know you fucked up. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, look, listen. I understand that. I understand that people of that faction does not exist. When I say faction, you know what I'm talking about. But the likelihood of him being on that so-called quote unquote faction in feudal Japan, the likelihood of this black man coming to Japan, him being that is very unlikely. Not saying it's not possible, very unlikely though. In feudal Japan. See? 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 It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's crazy. I don't know why that reminds me of Trump and Biden debate. Chat, I think I'm cooked. That's crazy. Funny, right? Thank you. Hey, Cherry, what's going on, Cherry? How's life going? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Right? Imagine that. Imagine Demon Slayer come out of nowhere and say he imagine. Imagine they just pull that out of nowhere. This random black guy just kind of just taught you how to do breeding styles. It's just come on, dude. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense. What up, Rage? It's Hum. Oh, it's Hum. Hey, Hum. Hey, Hum. It's Hum. Wait, I haven't seen that in a long time. Damn! Thank you! It's just propaganda. Nope. Yep. Damn! Oh, for real? Stay true to the character. Thank you. Stay true to the character. Listen, if I were to write a gay character, I'm not changing their their orientation. They're staying that character. You know what I'm saying? That's only right to do. Keep them as that character. I won't change them for politics reasons. That's crazy. That's madness. Keep them where they are because that's what they originally was. When you start changing them because the times are changing, they're never a character. They're just an ornament at that point. They're just decoration. They're your BBL windows that you can change the blinds on at any time of any time of the This any time of the season, any time of a couple of years. No, bro, that's crazy. That day, I'm pretty sure it exists. I'm pretty sure you can look that up right now. I'm pretty sure you can look that up right now. What am I looking at right now? What do you think you're looking at right now? You're looking at a clown. It's a clown. It's a clown. Howdy, y'all. Hey, AF Crafts. What? Nunny. What are you doing? What are you doing, hum? Thank you for the gifts, bro. I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I wouldn't be surprised. BBL. BBL Windows. Told you. I knew it. There you go. Oh, that's cut off. Wait, what the hell? All right, so that was Endymion on the whole situation, on the whole Dragon Ball thing. Like, subscribe, share, follow, and comment. So this is something that a lot of creators should take note of what happens when you pass away, and always keep that in mind. What you should do, or at least have an idea what you should do, or at least try something to keep your IP in check. So when you're long gone, it's in the right hands, and then other people like know how to pass the mantle on that. But anyway. So with that said, like, subscribe, share, follow, and comment. I hope you guys enjoy this. I do appreciate every last one of you with this reaction we did on YouTube. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Imagine. BBL rocks. Kirby rocks. That's crazy. Later, guys. Is it really? All right, we got one more. We have one last reaction. Is there really soft rocks out there? Well, I guess there's smooth rocks. I don't think there's soft rocks. There's like smooth rocks, if anything. Hello. Okay. Alright, so we have one more video, and this one is from the manga. Oh, the mangaku. Okay, that's it. I'm not doing this. How do you say this? Fucking. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. My Western brain won't. The Mango Taku. Gotcha. This is the Mango Taku. He has 1,000 subscribers. Good for him. And what we need to do, or what we're going to do, is this video on this new kaiju manga will be big. It's called... What is it called? I can't even say that either. Hold on. Oh, really? Oh, those fragmented ones. Okay. This is called Galaxius. It's a manga or anime. I think it might become an anime. It's like the next magic one. It says this new kaiju manga will be big. It's called Galaxius. I think I said it right. And the One Piece effect. I wonder what that means. So we're gonna see what this anime or this manga is about. It's mainly a manga first, I think. So we're gonna hear about it. I think it's a magic type anime. It may have a cool magic system. So maybe a shonen, maybe? Thank you, Botrix. Alright, so let's play this and see what it has to say. Alright, let's go with the coloring now. Time to do some coloring. Okay. Let's go. So I'm gonna start with this one. Okay. Okay. Just get to the point. I kind of want to know. You got me kind of on that. These guys, he kind of got me interested. I want to know what he's talking about. Like, I'm hearing it, but I'm hearing One Piece only so far. Oh, you already read this? You read this manga already? The Galaxus? You already Galaxus is Galaxius? I think it's Galaxius. You read this already? Oh, okay, good, okay. He's got to do the YouTube thing. YouTube thing? What YouTube thing? I'm having a blank. I'm feeling stupid now. You're right, bro. You're not wrong. You're right. That's what you gotta build that hype. I got you. Hmm?
Made a lot of sodas.
What?
Made a lot of sodas.
Sodas.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Soda. Not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, he gives his reaction commentary. Oh, gosh, I remember how we were ranting about people wasting their school lunches that they paid for. Funniest thing that came from the channel. Yeah, So technically, it's the relationship between Kobe and Luffy, right? That's exactly how Luffy and Kobe met in the anime. Kobe was trapped in his situation and wanted to go off to adventure. You know, Luffy wasn't going off to adventure, but like he wanted to stay contained in the sense of like having something more to live for. Something like that. Something to that extent. Something close to that. That's what this is. No! Yes, and she ended up in a barrel. Wait, no, wait, okay. Okay, wait, okay. Do anyone has any wanting to read this manga? I know I'm not gonna read it anytime soon, so I don't really mind losing a spoiler on chapter 1. That's not a big loss on my behalf. It's just chapter 1. I don't know if I should play it or not. Maybe some of you may want to hold off. For me, I'm not gonna read it anytime soon. I might even forget. So like, it's up to y'all. I'll. You got a video? It is. It is. It is. It is just chapter 1, right? It's still holding up the premise, so it's not like it's a total loss on that behalf. It's just chapter 1. It's relatively new. It's not like it's a big, you know. I don't think it's gonna be like a big thing of a something to learn about. Yeah, send it to me if you send it to me on Discord if you can. I just want to. I don't mind listening to it because I'm gonna forget anyway. But I know some of you may want to read this manga for any reason. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Heart gear. Heart gear. Alright. Coffee fish. Okay. So, I'm gonna play it, guys. Because we need to finish this video. I can't just stop it here just because he says there's a spoiler. I don't mind hearing the spoiler because it's just chapter 1. It's not like he's saying chapter 20 from here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play it. But if you don't want to hear any spoilers and this sounds super interesting to you, jump out for now and come right back later in like 4 minutes, 3 minutes, because this video is gonna be done in 3 minutes. It's only 3 minutes left. So I don't mind hearing it. It is what it is. All right. I was the last something stream. That fit, yo, that is art. That is art. Look at that drawing. That looks funny. Oh my god, if that was animated, oh my god, that better be like, oh man, you eat what's inside. Oh my god. Hey, Lixie? I think it's Lixie? Or Lexi? What's going on? Awesome scene! Awesome scene! It gives me Gacha and Kuda vibes. Look at that scene! Come on, guys, look at that scene. That looks like Gacha and Kuda or some type of Fire Force. Look at that scene! I love scenes like that. That's amazing. That just captures the moment. Like, look at that! I will want to draw something like that. That looks amazing! Oh my god, looks so... Oh, let's go! Let's go! It's like this. I live for stuff like this. This is amazing. That is a cool scene. That is so cool. Oh my god, I would love to draw something like that. Yes. Do Americans say like "sup, brothers"? Right? They do, I guess, depending on who's saying it. Okay, that's awesome. One Punch Man. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. You know what's funny? I don't like when it's just too similar, though. When it's too similar, I start making comparisons like how I did. I did do that with Black Clover, but Black Clover became different after a while, and it was like, okay, I can see the difference. It's funny. I hear his accent, and now because I hear his accent, I'm hearing Luffy from the Netflix version. I just hear Luffy. All right. So with that said, like and share for all comment. This was the mango otaku. Thank you for making this video, bro. This was awesome. He made this 3 days ago. Okay, okay. So like he made this 3 days ago. So if you guys like what he made today, give him a subscribe and a follow. Give him a like too. I actually did like this video. This was a great video. I subscribed to him. That was an awesome video. Great video. Great video. All right. So with that said, like, subscribe, share, follow, and comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters. Okay. So we have one. I guess we have one more. So like we got one more. So Silver Comet recommended a manga called Heart Gear. Looks like it's got an anime coming. It has a, yeah, it's like official manga trailer. Heart Gear. Okay, Heart Gear. Review? I'll say a review. Yeah, it's like a review. Manga. Okay. It's got 302. I like showing off the little guy. I don't like showing off too much big guys. Like, that sounds weird. I don't like showing off the bigger guys too much. I like picking up dudes who are like real. Picking up dudes. Oh my god. I like picking the videos that dudes are working on that are more smaller so they get a scene. So they get seen. I like reacting to those videos because it helps them out and helps me out. Words these days. Anyway, so let me see. But I don't want too low because they don't ever get seen like that. Somewhere in the thousands. 2000. Let me see. Manga Sloth. Did I think I listened to you. To Lux Manga. Fine. Let me see. I'll pick between picking up dudes. That's gonna haunt me now. Let me see. Jesus Christ. Single dudes in your area to pick up. Alright, damn. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna get you guys pick between the mint stuff. Let me see. Hold on. This is a good video. I usually check their video a little bit before I start. Alright, I'll try out this creator here. So this is Otakus and Geeks. This is my first time seeing him. He only has 324 views on this video. Pick up dudes in a dungeon. Wow. One dude to pick up. That could be a manga still too. One dude to pick up. And it has nothing to do with dating. It's just something random, like a sports anime. They just throw everyone off. Anyway, so this is called this creator's called Otakus and Geeks. I don't know if it's like a small company or it's just one dude who called himself that. But they have 324 views. They made this video 11 months ago, so it's relatively old, but so like it's like this. So I guess even though it's not technically new, I know, right? It's not technically new, but it's still, I think any recommendation can always work no matter how old the video or how old the manga is. If it's good, it's good. It doesn't have to worry about how old it is. That's the great thing about manga as an anime. So with that said, let's see what he has to say. It all started with... So this is Heart Gear Volume 1 review. It's only 5 minutes long. Should I pick this guy? Let me see. One thing. Yeah. Is it too low? Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? Let's go with this one. Because... it seems this one's much longer. 5 minutes is too short. I don't think that's a good enough synopsis or an analysis of a video. It's kind of like a starter. So, we're gonna go with... How do you say your name? How do you say your name? Okay, how do you say your name? What the hell? Hold on, guys. Dude, I am not saying that name. That I am not saying that name. That is a weird name. I'm gonna just call you Nam. This is Nam, and or Nam. You can say Nam. Let's say Nam. So this is Nam, and he's talking about heart gear. And for this video, he has 14,000 subscribers, relatively small to a certain extent. But this video was made 3 years ago, but it is what it is. It has 2,000 views. So let's see what if we can boost those up a little bit, our views, and if you like what he says, let's see. Because I'm going with this video compared to the previous video because this video is a lot longer. It'll feel more like a video than it being just 5 minutes. Wow. I never knew that. At least we all know that now. So if you ever thought about writing a manga or anything that has the word droid in it, don't use it. It's copyrighted. I'm pretty sure that because of Android, probably 9 times out of 10. That's crazy. Thank you. Thank you, Cherry. I appreciate it, hon. Oh, you have? I always like these type of designs when it comes to robots like this. I always find them very interesting. I always like designs on humans just like Gotcha Kuda or the last one we just watched. But when it comes to like designs on robots, I like a specific look when it comes to anime. I gotta get into this. I figured because like I like the design so far. What the hell? Okay. Ooh, like the designs. I like the designs. I like the designs. One thing I love about anime is character designs. I like it when they're like kind of over the top, but like sometimes they're unconventional, but they still look cool. Like her outfit in the middle. It's so unconventional, but then again, it looks awesome still. I love it. Looks amazing. Ooh, nice. I love it. Yes. Yes. Mm. Black Torch to Black Torch, huh? Okay, we'll look at that next. Yes! 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 I missed this! Yes! Watch it, Teach. Your gooning is showing. There's Pa as well. Oh, I know this guy, and now I remember who he is. Exactly. Let's go, man of culture. All right. So with that said, like, subscribe, share, follow, comment. This was from. I can't say his name. I feel like if I say it, it'll be a hate crime. So I'm just saying this is from. I can't say his name. I will say Nam. This is from Nam. His link. Don't worry, just in case if I can't say it, his name will be in the title. Like, I'll tag them in the title and tag them in the description. So if you like what he said or whatever they say these days, we gotta say they just in case. Um, we man of culture indeed. So like, if you guys enjoyed this video and or anything like that, if you like the character or the creator who made the video that we're reacting to, follow them on Discord. On the description. I have my brain is everywhere, but follow in the descriptions. Like, subscribe, share, follow, and comment. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. There, guys. Okay. So the next one was Black Torch, correct? Let's look at Black Torch. Usually anything with black in it in the name of a manga usually it goes pretty hard. Most cases, it's very rare if it ever does. Oh, I can't talk today. I can't talk. Ooh, we'll do that next. Impressions. Ooh, this manga got some recognition. Okay. Let me see. The thumbnails are Did this show and jump deserve to be canceled? Was it canceled? Look back at Black. Was it canceled? It's canceled. Okay, so if it's canceled, then what I'll do is this. We'll watch this one. 10 promising manga because it has Black Torch in it. So since it's canceled, I don't think it makes any sense to watch a whole synopsis on it on something that's canceled. So, also, if I'm gonna watch something that's canceled, I'll watch 10 promising manga from Shonen Jump that got axed. This was made 3 years ago. I don't know if I ever did this video. I doubt I did. But we'll watch this video because it's more of a theme than it is just a one-off manga that got canceled. Because some canceled mangas look really promising if they ever had the backing. But you know, so let's watch that because it still has that anime, the Black Torch in it. The video, what the hell? The video is what? 14 minutes. Yeah. Alright, so this is from... How do I say your name too? God, just names these days. Let's see. I know it's not going to be offensive, this one. Keiki! So this is from Keiki. He has 10,000 subscribers. He has 13,000 views on this. This was made 3 years ago. I don't know if I did this video. If it does pop up, then I'll leave, and then we'll just do the video over again to another video. But if I'd done this video, please, Bri, let me know, because it makes no sense to have the same video posted up again. That would look crazy on my behalf. But there's so many of them that they all look the same to me sometimes. So with that said, let's see what Keiki has. It says in this video, 10 promising manga from Shonen Jump that got axed. So this video isn't really it's a recommendation to an extent where thank you, bro. This is a recommendation technically, but it's at your own cost, because remember, these mangas or these animes or mangas or manga specifically has been canceled by Shonen. So the chance of them ever coming back is almost zero. Like, it's not coming back. I think once it gets axed, it's never coming back. So if that's something that you're into, just seeing what could have been, from this video, you have these recommendations from Keiki. So let's see what Keiki has to say. So. Or so. Like that. Let's go. Oh, yeah, I am. I know lately all these manga recommendators all have some form of accent. They all sound like Luffy from the Netflix version. It's kind of funny. I thought so. Yeah. I know I don't have the most deepest voice, so I know that most people may think I'm something else. I find it funny sometimes. Yeah, kind of. Let me see. Okay. Didn't get to point out what happened in the last second. Like, yeah, that's kind of sad that that dude lost his stuff, but dude, when you're a piece of shit, you know, piece of shit things happen to you, so, yeah. Hi, I have a problem with Zen Zone. What was the problem you had? Hey, meme dude, what's going on? Oh no, we're not gonna talk about that. No, no, we're not talking about that. Everyone knows about that. My little brother won't shut up about that either. So like, no, no, we're not talking about that. I'm got monetized. I ain't losing that now. Looks pretty good. It looks alright, but it's not as good as the one that we did when I did this. Actually, did I not? It's cool. So we're gonna need the lighting like that. We're gonna do that in a second. You know, Cody, I don't know. Oh, no, that's you, Cody? Okay, you're a meme. Okay. That's pretty good. I'll pass the first cutting hairs episode, and it wouldn't let me do the next one. Oh, you guys, then you probably have to do some missions. Bro, that hair. Tell me you're from the 2000s, but tell me you're from the 2000s. Look at that hair, bro. Like, tell me you're an anime character while telling me you're an anime character. Like, Jesus Christ. They just said, screw it. They just said, screw it. Like, jeez. Man. We all made characters that looked like that when we was teenagers. We made those edgy looking characters with super crazy hair. That is something as hell. No, I'm not laughing. Let me put. I'm not laughing at the creator. It's just that it just harkens back to a time when I was growing up, when anime was still like, I wouldn't say at its infancy, but I mean infancy in its popularity. So when you drew anime characters that had crazy hair looking like that, you got better hair. The whole hair is wrapped around his head. That looks wild. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, like Yu-Gi-Oh characters are crazy with their hairstyles, but damn. This one just said, screw it. Let's just hope for the best here. It just wraps around his whole head. It doesn't even. There's no beginning or end. It's just like these locks of hair just everywhere. It's just weird. Like even like Goku's hair. Yeah, it's like when you have Goku's hair, at least you have a beginning to end. There's a sense of point of direction that's going or coming out of. But this one's just going every the hell where? Jesus Christ. Back. What are the missions? You gotta figure that out in your I can't tell you. It's I can't from the top of my head. You gotta go and check your I'm pretty sure the game will tell you anything that's red or anything that's like a dot, yellow dot. You have to go do as like a side mission. Most of the side missions will lead you back to the true missions. They're forcing you to do that so you play most of the game. They don't want you just playing the game, the fun parts only. They make you do the boring shit too. Let me see. You like drawing male or female more? I actually like drawing males more. They're more easier. But no one likes males, so I have to draw females all the time. Which is funny, because I draw females the most. I very rarely draw males. Because no one asks for draw males, and when they do, they don't stay, so I make them pay. Yep. Yeah, that's why that's when I look at it, it's just like it reminds me of those times like yeah, like look at that. I was like, just reminds me of a time when I was growing up when you drew your own favorite anime character. Golf? I tell you something, this is why I love anime. You can make an anime virtually about anything and everything and still make it look cool. Look at the art style. If you didn't tell me this was golf, I will think it's some type of like fancy anime or something. Look at the eyes. Look at the eye style, right? Look at the styles of the eyes. For those who are listening to this, if you want to know what I'm talking about, come over here on YouTube horizontal so you guys can see what we're talking about. But if you don't care for that and you like the art I'm doing, stick onto that. Oh my god, I hate that. So this is why I love anime very much so. Is because I mute myself because of the fan. This is why I love anime very much, because if I did not know this was about golf. If I was just looking at this panel alone and that's it, I would assume it's a stylized type anime, right? That's probably about, I don't know, something about fantasy or something about sci-fi, something to that extent, just based on art style alone, right? So because of that, it would be like, okay, I like the art style, and then it's about golf. The anime is about golf, and it looks like this. I'm like, okay, I see what you guys doing, trying to bait me with the art style. And then when I look at it, I was like, okay, let's see what it does. Is it gonna be like very technical, like haiku, or is it gonna be like those type of animes where it's like Blue Lock, where it's like it comes off very serious and very stylized, but yet it comes off like supernatural, but it's not. I wonder that's what's gonna be. My honest reaction, yeah, but I changed the logo. Oh, I see. Oh, you changed the logo, the Spidey logo. Kickball. Yes, we need an anime about kickball. We need an anime about dodgeball. Is there one about dodgeball yet? I'm pretty sure there's one about dodgeball somewhere. And it has to be epic, just like Blue Lock. Imagine watching an anime about dodgeball. That would be lit.
Guess we can rest a bit.
I hope. Skin looks weird.
I'm getting full.
You just remember Hisoka. Okay, you got me. You got me there with the Hisoka and the dodgeball thing. Okay, I got you. I got you on that one. Oh man, you gotta send to me so we like. Tell me what the if you can find the anime, I'll do a reaction. I will die if I see another zesty drawing. Zesty. This is zesty. No problem. I get it. I understand. I know some people prefer me pick more like American sounding voices, but like you gotta put it in perspective. Not everyone's gonna be like it's gonna have like the most immaculate voice. But I don't want to discriminate because some I found some cool animes based on people who don't really speak a whole lot English. So like, or they're not really good at English that much. They recommend a very stylized anime. So I don't see why not. So like I would always like give them a chance at least because they may not be your cup of tea based on how they sound, but they may give you a cup of tea of what you want based on what anime you're looking for, based on style or just premise alone. So like that's something you should always look for. That's why I give them at least a chance. Oh no! I know. It's just I know. Sometimes I laugh. Sometimes it's because like the accent can be a little bit. It can daunt a little bit. It'd be daunting. Anyway, I will die if I see another drawing just thing. What the fuck? I said that. Okay, Zenless Zones here made me delete 34 of my games. How many games did you wait? Oh, look at that. Damn. Oh, so let me guess. The premise is not that great, but the fight scenes and the art style is. So it has a generic story, but the art style and just the overall like world looks cool. Is that what got it axed? That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like it got axed for that very reason. It just didn't have like a premise that was just so different. It was just enough for it to look cool. That's probably what killed it. At, Actually, sometimes that's not even the case. It doesn't even matter what the concept is or even the art style if it looks really polished and really good. Sometimes it just doesn't make it. So sometimes it just doesn't have that so-called it factor that they're looking for that, you know, they just don't want to mess with. It's a very weird situation. Let me see. Bruh, you got a limit on... bro. Damn, bro, you got the limit of games. What happened on the tablet? YouTube Gamer? Genshin Impact? Nah, I'm back. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Welcome back. Do you have a GF? Yes. Why are you asking that? I don't know why. I don't know why they asked this question. That's weird. They're not gonna date me, so what's the point of asking? Okay. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, so if I take what? That's gonna cause mad trouble. Like, if it's a giant connecting tube to like Russia, China, America, and all the other countries, that's wouldn't that cause mass problems? Like, it would be great like, I guess the best transportation, but wouldn't that cause like mad problems if they have like differences and customs and stuff? And then what if someone makes like does like something like globally like evil with all those people on that tube? If there's people in the tube, but like that's crazy. That's weird. Okay. Noah's notes. So like, what is it? Is the premise about Noah's Ark? Is it like a Bible thing, but anime? but they're gonna take concepts from the Bible but not talk about the Bible. Kind of like, Blue Exorcist to a certain extent. Is that what that is? Imagine being a block of slime, which is me. A block of slime. What is that supposed to mean? Wait, what? Wait, what? So wait, let me get this straight. The concept is a dude who wants to be a manga artist, or at least a manga creator, who wants to submit his work into Shonen Jump. One day he gets a copy of a manga book from 10 years in the future. Some random book. That is random as hell. What the hell? That sounds interesting. I would kind of want to know what happens now. That's like if someone took. It's like someone who wants to be like a coder, right? Or it wants to set their own tech company, right? And then they get like a random piece of software, right, from the future, 10 or 20 years in the future. It drops right to them, and it's like a. All right, later, Mono. Thank you, bro. You heard this one? This is weird. It's like someone dropped like a goober with like Facebook's source code or something into it, and then send someone as Mark Zuckerberg's like 10 years in the future. Like it's 10 years or 20 years before like Facebook becomes. Then there's like the source code is in it, and that person has it, and they, you know what I'm saying? Like that's. I don't even think that stuff will work because like given that that's some far in the future and stuff is not ready yet, but. Hey, that's crazy. Future mangaka self sends you the cheat sheet. Yeah, it's like time paradox ghostwriter. That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah. All right. See you, slime. Gotta see you later. Bye. Okay, later, kid. Marvel Spider-Man. What's your favorite game? I don't really know anymore these days. What's my favorite game? Games has died for me for a while now. You know what Shonen Jump should do is take most of their canceled manga from like the last 5 years and make a contest and see how many people will pick these mangas, and they'll do like a contest, right? A contest of the best 30, and then it drops from 30 to like 15, are 15 to like 5, and then their last remaining 3 are gonna be the top mangas that they're gonna like bring back from the dead. That would be something cool. So like it gives hope for people who's been canceled, or like has their projects canceled, to be revived once again from the dead. That would be kind of cool, right? I think that would be something a lot of fans would love. They might bring back the show or the anime that the manga that they want the most. That would be cool. Yeah, yeah, a whole manga gulag. That would be awesome. Like take your top 30 most popular canceled mangas in the last 3 to 5 years, and then see if we should revive them or not. That will bring more hype to most people, and it will actually what that will entail will bring more artists to the forefront to do more art and give them the chance of never giving up, because that's what mostly what shonen is never giving up and losing, right? So like it's always like adversity, right? So like that would be awesome, right? And for the manga to be picked, it has to be a certain amount of, I guess, recognition it has for it to be qualified, right? And then, or plus, they can't take anything with anything that was connected to like a law problem, like that dude who did those things to those teenage girls. They're already disqualified. It's only people who's like they put out their stuff, Shonen Jump gave a chance, and it got canceled after like 1 or 2 chapters or a few chapters, and that's it. And then what they should do with those 1 or 2 chapters is be like, okay, we'll bring back the show, we bring back the manga, but like we're only gonna put it in a specific like battle royale amongst all of them, so like, it brings interest to your readers, and then see which one that they put that could have been the next big thing, right? That's something that they could do. You know what I'm saying? I don't think fans will be mad at that. I think they'll be very hyped. It'll give even more reason to like keep mangakas like in business, or at least keep those who are trying to get there, give them a sense of hope. There's not like there's no real death. It's just like it's just a time that wasn't ready for you. I think that makes total sense, right? Yeah, that is the corner. Does Grace come later in the game? I don't know. Dude, play the game. Just play the game. I don't so asking me is not gonna get there faster. Just play the game. I think that's kind of cool, to be honest. That sounds kind of cool. So with that said, I think we did a great job today. I didn't get to do much with the what iPad is that? It's not iPad. So with that said, like, subscribe, share, follow, and comment. This was a great reaction video. I think I should do more reaction videos like this. Oop. Just another hero. I think we did a pretty good job with most of these reactions today. It's already 7 o'clock, and I don't think anyone's in the mood to watch me play Zenless Zone Zero today. We can always play tomorrow. I don't think anyone's in the mood for that. I think people had more fun watching me do the reactions of the anime stuff today. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let you guys go early. What's today? Thursday? Tuesday. Alright, so have a great day, everyone. I'm gonna let you guys go early. It's 7 o'clock. Usually I get around like 8 or 9. Go a little bit earlier than usual. And I'll still after the stream. I just want to get some stuff done for my students. Oh, last thing I need to let everyone know. I want to let everyone know right now. I finally was able to get monetization on YouTube. So if you want to be a student, I'm gonna put in the bios for most of the perks. But if you want to become a student, you can. I think some of you probably recognize some new features that's been there on YouTube. So if you want, I'm gonna put a official announcement on Discord so you guys have an idea what's going on. So if you want to hear about the announcement or read about it, I'll have myself or my mods put it in there that we're finally reached our live stream goals. Now our next goal is to get the ad revenue goal, monetization, which won't take long. I think that might take about a month, probably less. But yeah, so if you guys want to be a member, a YouTube member, not just a subscriber, a member, subscribe and follow now and become a member if you want to see if it's something for you, if you want to support the stream. I'm going to keep bringing this up a lot throughout stream now since we got this. I'm very proud of my team. We did our great job to get to this point, so let's hope we get more higher up in there. Can we get much higher? So high. Ah. So with that said, have a great night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Keep safe, keep practicing, keep drawing out there, and like great stuff, and we'll keep on going with our skin study. There, guys. Bye bye. Boop 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 boop.